Week 13 Dante's here. Are you excited or what? I'm actually going to move my camera down mid-recording. Keep talking.
Mr. POV, no, I'm not excited. We all had the same record this week, so I couldn't get a game back on anybody.
Yeah, we all picked the same games, basically, I believe, this week. So that's why we couldn't get a game back on anybody. And but the standings did change here. I moved up.
You did?
First place still is not Chad. It is, of course, Rondale. He's up by 1 against Chad.
Does he know ball?
He might know ball, and I don't understand it. How does he know? Then you got Chad. He's number 2 in the pick'ems. Of course, you see it down below. I'm tied for 3rd with the ESPN fan. We still don't know who it is. It's someone mysterious. They're going to change it last week if they win. They change their name. Then they know. Or then we'll know. And then, Dante, you're 5th above Case, and that is 1 game behind you.
One game, I know.
One game behind.
I know.
And 4XX Army, with the fire emoji, is tied in 7th with Joe Edwards and another ESPN fan that has yet to have his picks on there. How's that elephant looking over there?
What'd you say?
How's that elephant looking over there?
The elephant. Looking like a winner. That's how it's looking over here. Looking like winners over here, baby. Looking like winners over here all the way around.
I'm out of the playoffs in one of my leagues. It's very upsetting because I scored more points than the guys that are still in it.
I'm like the Buffalo Bills of fantasy football. I just make it. I'm the Steelers, actually. I make it to the playoffs every year and then lose in the first round. I'm pretty much Tomlin. I go above 500 and then blow it in the first round.
Some people just get lucky. Like one person that is going to make the playoffs has the least amount of points scored on him and one of the least amount of points scored this year. He just got lucky every week with who he was going against. So, I mean, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And we're going to get lucky this week, Dante, for Thursday. We got Thanksgiving, and you're dripping just thinking about the food and the football.
Got me slobbering.
And we got a great slate on football that's Netflix only. Is it Netflix only?
No. Thursday Night Football is Fox.
CBS, Paramount, NBC, Peacock. Yep. That's what it says.
Yep.
I thought it was strictly Netflix. I thought they were always going to have the Thursday Thanksgiving games.
I feel like that starts next year, but I could be wrong. Let's try this again.
They had it last year, but this year's a little different, and we're going to have the first game with Green Bay headed to Detroit. And should be a good one. I'm hoping that it's going to be a good one. Detroit is going to be favored -2.5 here.
Dad said, with a slight edge in the points favor in Detroit.
Okay. I was making sure. I was pulled up. I was scrolled up way too high. I had his last week's picks. I was like Buffalo and Houston.
Come on.
What? All right. Hold on. I'm pulling this up. Okay. Chad over here. Of course, he's going to take the favorite, the Lions. 2.5-point favorites here. He said the Packers are walking into Ford Field like they're showing up to a PTA meeting. The Lions, they brought the meat cleaver. Give me the Lions, he said.
Where'd the meat cleaver come in after the PTA?
I don't know, and they're just going to kill him. I don't know.
Let me get the Detroit Lions. Green Bay Packers got the best of them in the first week of the season, and the Lions look like shit. They're not going to do that again, even though the Lions just went to overtime with Jameis Winston and the New York Giants. They're coming for revenge.
Hey, shout out to Jameis. Maybe he needs to play some wide receiver. Maybe Gunner needs to play some quarterback.
Trucked it in.
And he got it. That's insane. That's insane to me.
You love Jameis. I love him. I would get, I kind of want to go on Pristine Auction and get a signed Jameis Winston jersey.
It'd be a fun jersey to have, like a cool jersey to have. And I know you picked first there. I think it was supposed to be.
I was supposed to pick first, right?
I think you picked first last week too.
You think so?
If you want to keep picking first, you can. Go ahead.
No, you take over from here. You just, you go and then Chad, and then it'll go back to you.
Okay.
I'm going to send you something, by the way, that's going to be pretty funny. Speaking of Jameis, continue though.
I'm going to be with you. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions. I just think they're a better overall team as of right now. Green Bay, more inconsistent in my head.
X.
I still don't know who the Green Bay Packers are. They have the roster. They have it on paper. Can they put it all together consistently, looking like a good, consistent team? Jordan Love, another inconsistent piece. I just have more trust in the Detroit Lions. Give me the Lions at home on Thanksgiving. Eat that turkey.
Eat that turkey. The turducken.
The turducken. Game number 2 at 4:30 Eastern Time Zone. We got Kansas City at Dallas. So Dallas, of course, slowly but surely, just, hey, they came back and beat the Eagles. So Dallas can play upset here at home versus Kansas City. Kansas City also played upset to the Colts with that comeback as well. So two teams coming back last week, and hey, both are in a win now. If the Cowboys want any chance of making it, they need to win now. If the Chiefs want any chance to be in it, they have to win now. So we're going to see with those two. And Chad, of course, is going to take the Chiefs, the favorites. Once again, they're favored. Cowboys strutting around like high school cheerleaders. Chiefs are the linebackers about to knock all the pom-poms off.
Whoa, Chad. Whoa, family. How old are you, bud? I need to know. You're talking about high school cheerleaders. This is a little weird, buddy.
I mean, yeah, he could have said Cowboys are strutting around like the cheerleaders, like they have the cheerleaders, but yeah, he said high school.
Cheerleaders pretty crazy.
So that's a little sus.
A little sus. Just a little bit. Oh my god.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I just have to trust them right now. We were pretty close of picking them last week against the Colts, but we just took the better team of what we thought, and they should have realistically won that game. But give me Kansas City at Dallas. It's a primetime game. Give me Kansas City.
If I'm going to pick any team that's in a must-win now situation, it's going to be the Chiefs. Like, if I need one team to pick, they're in a win-now situation. Laser beams pointed at the earth. I need one team to win a game. I want Iguodala at quarterback. Let me get the Chiefs there. I want Iguodala.
Then we'll move on to, well, hey, we got a new guy coming back to the roster here. We got an AFC North battle. We got the Bengals at Baltimore. Baltimore is favored -7 here. Don't know if the line ever will shift come game time, but Burrow expected to play, expected to be back versus the Baltimore Ravens.
They hate Joe Burrow. There's no reason why he should come back, and they're 3-8. They hate Joe Burrow.
They're only 3 games back.
They would literally have to win out. They'd have to win out to make it.
But hey, guess what? You beat the Ravens. You're 2 games back. And then if the Steelers have been looking like they have been, not very great, you're 2 games back at that point. And then, hey,
so if you lose to the Ravens,
you just need 2 more. Yeah, I think it's over. If you lose to the Ravens, it's over then for sure.
Yeah, would you just pull Joe for the rest of the season? Like, all right, you did good. Go sit down. Like,
I would, as a team, as an organization, I would want to. Joe Burrow wouldn't want to. I mean, the owner probably wouldn't want to. You're going to sell less games that way. But I would not want to risk Joe getting hurt again for nothing.
Right.
Baltimore is, though, favored, of course. And Chad, if you had a guess, is also going to take the favorite Thursday night, the Ravens. He said home field, solid defense versus a banged-up Cincinnati roster. I'm going to take the Ravens. Bengals right now are like a Tinder date who ghosted before the second date. Ravens are the we deleted the app energy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Bars.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to be honest with you, Derek. After the first 2 games, I think we can go 14 for 14. Somehow it's not going to go that way, but looking at the rest of the schedule, I feel like this should be one of those weeks where we're like 14-2, 13-3. I mean, if you look at the rest of the schedule, I'm just saying, we won't get too far ahead of ourselves, but
yeah,
partly.
For me, I'm also going to take the favorite here too. I'm going to have to take Baltimore. I know Jamar's going to come back. Burrow's supposed to be back, but it's his first game back in how long? I mean, we'll see how he really looks. Joe Flacco, I think right now would be a better quarterback than Joe Burrow right now. This game, I think, would be a better quarterback, but we know that Joe Burrow is the better quarterback overall. Give me Baltimore. Their defense is slowly but surely coming back around, and the Bengals are the Bengals. They're not very good this year.
Baltimore struggled last week with Tyrod Taylor and the Jets. It took them a little while to get started in that game. I don't think that's going to be the case here, though. I just don't think Cincinnati has the defense to keep up with Lamar in the offense. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Ravens here.
Smart choice. I think it's a very smart choice. But hey, it's also a smart choice by the NFL. Putting the game on Friday, Black Friday. Why not? People usually have the day off. Some people do, some people don't. Why not throw an NFL game midday at 3 p.m.? Why not?
Love it. Love it. Get your gambling shoes on.
And this one, from what I've seen from the Eagles, could go either way. And what I've seen from the Bears could go either way. We got the Bears at Philly. Philly is going to be favored by a touchdown here, though. And Chad, of course, on Black Friday, is going to take the Eagles. Now, he said the Bears think they're in a heist flick. Eagles are the alarm system they forgot to disable.
Okay. That one didn't land, Chad.
It's Chad. We know Chad. Some were cool, some are not. I guess I'm going to go Eagles as well. I don't know. I still think they're the better team, but then they're like the better Green Bay Packers. They're like the better version of the Green Bay Packers. And they lose when they shouldn't.
I get the reference.
Yeah, they lose when they shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And they're usually the better team most of the time when they do lose. So
they can look like Browns and Super Bowl champions all in the same month.
Exactly. And that's who I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the Eagles again. I don't think I've picked against them all year. I'm going to still not pick against them all year for the most part until something crazy happens. Bears, shout out to you winning last week, though. Shout out. Caleb played good.
Listen, the cardiac kids, even though they did let Pittsburgh almost back in the game, I'm not really high on the Eagles and what they have going on right now. And I really do like what Ben Johnson is doing right now. Now, the hardest part is do I really think the Eagles are going to drop 2 in a row? And that's the biggest question. And even though the Bears are piping hot right now, steaming, still don't know if I can pick them. Give me the Eagles. The Bears are covering that touchdown now.
Bears do have some injuries on actually a lot of injuries on the defensive side.
They didn't have any linebackers that were starting. No linebackers.
And even their backups got hurt that game as well. So their linebacking unit is pretty diminished. Their pass rush isn't very good, but Sweat played pretty good last week. So their defense, not the greatest, but they get the job done. So, yeah, I'm going to go Eagles as well, and that'll move us to Sunday to where the last time we played these guys, I believe we beat them with P.J. Walker. We got the Niners at Cleveland. I believe that's the last time we played them. Niners, of course, are going to be favored here, but only by 4.5, and that's only because of our defense.
That is because of you better stop playing. You know who that's because of.
That ain't because of him.
That ain't got nothing to do with the
That ain't because of Shedeur. And
I wore my shirt.
I hate all the people. I hate both sides to it. I hate the people who hate on Shedeur, and I hate the people that gas Shedeur too much because he looked like a rookie. Of course, they won the game. Shout out to the defense. Shout out to the Wildcats. Shout out to Quinshawn. He did make crazy, incredible throws. Jared Judy sold. But he also looked like a rookie with almost a pick six. He threw that interception. He looked like a rookie when he was holding the ball a little too long. And he missed a couple of throws
what's
too.
up with all this slander, bro?
I'm just saying. He looked good, great, and then he also looked like a rookie. It's
Listen,
one game.
bro.
One game.
Just like my boy said, imagine what a full off season will look like playing with the ones. It can get dangerous. Just remember that. I'm sorry. I'm one of those toxic Shedeur fans. I am. I can admit it.
I want him to be good. He's on my team. I want any quarterback that's starting to be good for us.
Of course.
I was trying to defend Deshaun for the longest time. Trying to. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. So I quit defending anybody. You got to prove it to me on the field. And I'll say it how it is. Also, can't really gas the 66-yard touchdown.
Listen.
Can't do it.
Hey, when our other starting quarterback threw a screen pass over the dude's head, we can gas it. And let's be real.
I mean, you can't gas
it. The 58-yard dot.
That one
fell at the one. That was pretty much a 58-yard touchdown. He fell at the one.
No one expected that to happen. And that was like, oh shit, I haven't seen that this year yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's a great throw.
We could make something happen. And then he slowly but surely looked like a rookie. So we'll see.
Never seen that part.
All
I saw was dud.
I don't trust our offensive coordinator or our offense in general. So that's what scares me the most. Anyways, San Fran, favored -4.5. I know we talked a little too long about our Cleveland Browns. Chad, of course, is not going to take the Cleveland Browns. He's going to take the 49ers. San Fran's roster plus coaching advantage with home-away drama. With home-away drama favoring the road team here? Is he talking about the Shedeur shit? Maybe. He said Browns... He said Browns playing like someone left their pills in the other room. Scattered, unfocused, and dazed. All right. Okay. Absolutely.
Their pill.
I'm going to be
on drugs?
I'm going to be on drugs too. Give me San Fran. Until our offense can consistently put up 21 plus points on their own without great field position from our defense.
Bro, defense ain't even that good.
Our defense ain't that good.
I'm trolling.
That's the only reason we're in games. We're right behind the Texans when it comes to defense. So, and we got the best player in the world. So that's a little sneak peek to our TikTok. Yeah, give me San Fran.
A12.
Duh.
If you can hear this, we need you. Nah, I'm just playing. Listen, I am one of those toxic Shedeur Sanders fans. And I am a believer. I'm hoping he pans out. I don't think he's going to be a starter next year, though. But hey, let's have some fun for the rest of the season. I think they're going to draft a quarterback, and Shedeur and Gabriel are both going to just fall to the wayside. But with that being said, Brock Purdy threw a lot of interceptions. Okay,
he did.
And if he looked like that versus the Panthers, I know J.C. Horn is a dog, but they don't have nearly the pass rush we have. If he threw that many picks versus the Panthers, the Browns are going to win this game. But I'm going with the Niners. Ain't no way I'm picking the Browns. I didn't even pick them versus the Raiders.
We both didn't pick them versus the Raiders. We just didn't believe in the offense.
I didn't know what Shedeur was going to do either. Like I wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure either. What? Do you know how many passing yards he finished with by chance?
I think like 200 on the dot, 201 or something like that.
So he hit his over, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, he hit, his over was like 175.
That's what I'm saying. He hit his over.
Yeah. Just know that Dylan Gabriel only threw for 200 yards one time this season, and it took 52 pass attempts for him to do it, by the way, just in case you guys were wondering. 52. Shedeur attempted 20 and threw for 200 yards. He threw 52 passes. And missed a screen.
I mean, he did miss the screen pass. We'll move on to another team that traded with the Cleveland Browns multiple times. We gave them Greg Newsome. They gave us Tyson Campbell, who has been better than Greg Newsome so far. And
great trade.
We have their draft pick, and they have Travis Hunter. So they're going to play Tennessee. And they're going to be favored by 6.5 versus Tennessee. He's going to take, of course, the Jaguars. You know, the favorites. Titans running game is more like a limping puppy. Jags are the dog catcher.
All right.
That was kind of cool, I guess. The limping puppy.
It's worth a giggle.
Yeah. Sorry, Cam Ward, you were on a terrible team. You're still on a terrible team because they only got you. Give me Jacksonville to win this one. And hey, that division over there in the AFC South is going to get a little scary. A little scary.
I'm not even going to waste any time. As much as I need the Jags to lose because our pick is getting slowly but surely worse and worse. And like realistically, it's looking like if they want a quarterback, they might have to trade up. Give me the Jags though here.
Yeah. I think majority of the people will choose the Jags. And this next game, though, might be 50-50 from what we saw last week from both teams. We got Houston at Indy against the Colts. Colts favored at home, -4.5. Chad will take the Colts. Home crowd has the better offense, the better defensive balance. Houston is still inconsistent, he says. Texans offense is like a budget fireworks show. Loud, disappointing, and leaves you smelling like regret. Yeah, sure. I'm going to be with them, though. Give me the Colts. I'm going to ride with them until they can prove to me they are not who they showed the first couple of weeks of the NFL, actually this whole NFL season. And Houston still have a really good defense, so that's going to kind of tell you how good that Colts offense really is. So we'll see Jonathan Taylor. We'll see Michael Pittman. We'll see all those guys over there. See what they can do. Alec Pierce, Josh Downs, Danny Dimes.
Tyler Warren, man. Don't forget about Tyler Warren.
He's all right.
Picked him in 3 fantasy leagues this year.
Yeah, I'm going to go Colts, though.
This is going to be an ugly game. I feel like it's going to be a low-scoring game. Like, I'm feeling like 14. A 20. Yeah. Like, I was about to say a 20-17, 14-20 game. Hell, yeah, I could even see an extra point miss. 2019 type game. The Colts, I think, are going to come out on top, especially in a bounce-back game. Division game as well. Colts are at home. We'll see what that defense makes Danny Dimes look like, though. Does he look like the Giants' Danny Dimes, or does he look like Indiana Jones? But at the end of the day, they still have Tyler Warren, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, Jonathan Taylor. So I got to go with the Colts. They're better everywhere. Everywhere.
Then we got the Saints at Miami. Miami is going to be favored at home, -6. 2 disappointing teams this year. And Chad, of course, will take the less disappointing team, I would guess, maybe. I don't know. The Dolphins. They've got better weapons, he says, if healthy. He said playing at home crowd also gives the advantage. Saints coming to Miami thinking they're bringing the heat. They forgot that Miami's temp is always hotter. Ooh, shit. He's got Miami.
That was terrible. Hey, did you see Tyler Shuck actually had a really good game?
Yeah, I'm still not sold on him.
Maybe not last game, maybe the game before.
I'm still not sold on him. I know the Saints have won more games than what I expected coming into the season. I don't know what their over-under was in the beginning of the year, but I was going to bet the under, whatever it was. Give me the Dolphins here to win, and I'm going to look up that under as you go.
Listen, even though the Saints can't win this game, I think I'm going to go with the Dolphins just because it's like the Dolphins aren't as bad as their record shows. They're better than that. But the Saints are bad. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins here.
Their over-under was 2.5 headed into this year. They currently have 2 wins.
Oh, they're right at it. They're right at it.
I probably would have bet the under. Now
you're sweating either way. Whatever you bet, you're sweating.
But right now I feel like they might just sneak one extra win somehow, somewhere.
One would think, but I've seen some crazier things happen.
This is another game they can. This is another game they can definitely do it against Miami. So
would turn the ball over.
Yeah. Then we got another team to where, I'm not going to be watching this game. We got Atlanta with Kirko versus the New York Jets. And it's going to be Tyrod Taylor and Kirk Cousins battling it out in East Rutherford,
That's an ugly quarterback battle.
Yeah, it's one where you don't want to watch. You're like, okay, just tell me how it ends.
Like, imagine that's the Monday Night Football game. You're just like, oh my God, what basketball is on? Turn the TV on.
They better change that if it ever is a primetime game. But Atlanta is favored, though, I think, as they should be. -2.5. Kirko did spin the ball, spin the pill a little bit last week. We'll see if he's able to do it against the Jets. Chad thinks he will be able to as he picks the Falcons. Jets defense playing musical chairs. Falcons got the seat. Jets got the bruise. Get it? Because they sat down, got the bruise on their bum.
Oh, God.
That's funny. Give me Atlanta. I mean, they still have playoff hope, so you're thinking that they are going to be trying harder than the Jets, in my opinion. The Jets are just no good. Give me Atlanta. I think that's the lowest. That is not the lowest over under that this week. The Browns Niners is the lowest because they know we can't score. It's the second lowest is Atlanta and the Jets.
There's a lot of really bad teams in the league this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really bad. Yeah, I think the Jets are lost. Aaron Glenn having that first year head coach woes. Don't know who to play at quarterback. Bench Fields, got Tyrod in there, and they're just not looking good. And Atlanta, I'm going to be honest, Raheem Morris doesn't seem like a good coach. I don't know how long he's going to be a head coach, but just doesn't seem like it's panning out for him. But with all that being said, I'm still going to go Raheem Morris and the Falcons.
Yeah, I think he ends up winning that. Atlanta might have to rethink their quarterback come next year and come to the future. I mean, Panic's just been hurt so much in his career, short career so far.
Yep.
Makes you wonder if he's going to be able to play a full season consistently year in and year out. My guess is no, sadly.
I can see the dude being so hurt and almost not even useful by his fifth-year option, to be honest.
Yeah, he could have been a big what if, just never able to put it together, constantly hurt, and then washed out of the league eventually. Yep. Hopefully not. I hope that's not the case, but we'll move on to another QB battle that might be around the same. We got Arizona headed to Tampa. I'm assuming Jacoby's going to start. I'm assuming Teddy Bridgewater will be the starter for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not totally sure yet. I know
that sucks that we're picking right now.
Yeah,
because it's like, go ahead. I'll save it for when it's my turn to pick.
Baker AC joint, saying his left shoulder, so it's not his throwing shoulder. AC joints, if you ever sprained one, tore one, it's very painful. Look at Keenan Allen. Look at there's another guy that just
Cam Scatterbo.
Cam Scatterbo showed his. Yeah, I have mine. It's nowhere near as bad as theirs because guess what? When I had it, it happened my senior year, and I quit playing football after that. Theirs probably happened high school, college, and now NFL, and consistently being attacked. So I just assume how terrible of a feeling that really is. Tampa is favored 3.5 here. Chad, of course, I'm looking for where he has this at. Of course, yeah, favorites again. He chose the Bucs at home. Cardinals offense smells like old gasoline. Bucs are the matchstick. Burn them. And this is going to be the first underdog I'm going to take. Give me the Cardinals. Give me Jacoby Brissett. I chose different from you. I don't believe in hurt Baker Mayfield. I mean, we've seen hurt Baker Mayfield. It's not very good. Obviously, we saw him hurt trying to throw 52 times there with Cleveland.
Kevin's a fan. He hates certain quarterbacks.
And, I mean, we seen him last week when he was hurt. Didn't look very good either. So I'm just assuming they're not going to try to throw him out there. Teddy B, he was off for a year, came back. I don't trust Teddy B to win a game on an offense that he has not a lot of reps with. Jacoby, we've seen what he can do with that Cardinals offense. I'm going to trust them as the underdogs this game.
And not even that either. It's also just the fact of they don't have weapons either. Like if Chris Godwin was Chris Godwin last year before he got hurt and they had Mike Evans with Igbuka, okay, I might be a little bit more inclined to believe in Teddy Bridgewater. But even if they have Bucky Irving too, like they're so hurt and banged up that like Baker makes them better.
Not much better, yeah.
With that being said, I was mad you picked the Cardinals. I was hoping you were going to ride with Baker because I'm actually picking the Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett has looked good in every game he's played. Like, Jacoby Brissett might be Fitzpatrick. He might be Fitzmagic. Where it's like, I've never seen such a Jekyll and Hyde player in my life. I mean, the dude could come in and absolutely light it up, and then you find out he's starting next year for a different team, and he sucks. Terrible. And then he comes back in for another team and just lights it up. I just don't understand. But he's got them balling, bro. Michael Wilson had 120 yards last game. Let me get the Cardinals.
And that's the definition of a backup. Inconsistent, can come in and win games. That's all they really can do. Never the consistent type. Jacoby's been around so many other teams, so I mean,
Jacoby almost retired a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And
Many
Teddy
times,
did
probably.
retire a couple years ago.
Yeah, Teddy actually did. Yeah, so it's the battle of we almost retired too. So yeah, we'll move on to a guy that I thought would have been retired by now, but he's the MVP of the league. Matt Stafford and the Rams headed to Carolina. Rams, of course, are going to be favored 10.5. We'll keep this one probably quick for you guys. Where did he have Rams? Rams, Carolina. It's not. He didn't do it in order. Okay, I'm slow. He chose the Rams. Panthers offense looks like a half-finished tattoo. Messy, painful, and everyone regrets it by the morning. Why does everyone regret it? Just one tattoo, or everyone getting it's a whole team tattoo? Yeah, I'm going to go Rams. I mean, I'm not going to argue this one.
I watched the Panthers game versus the Niners, and I know Brock Purdy looked terrible. I was thinking in my head, like, damn, put Mac Jones back in the game.
Sign him.
But I'm going to be honest, bro. I've watched the Panthers, I think, twice this year, maybe 3 times. Bryce Young is not a bad quarterback. Like, he's not. Like, he does make some really good throws. The team's just not good. Like, it's just simple as that. They're just not a good team. And, like, I wonder what he would do with slightly better options. But with that being said, give me the Rams.
Yeah, with that being said, give me the Rams. Hey, Bryce Young was the best quarterback last half of the NFL season last year.
He was. He definitely was.
Then we're going to move on to Minnesota at Seattle. Seattle, of course, is going to be favored the same amount as the Rams. 10.5 here against 9. And you know who 9 is. It's his alter ego that has not been very good for him.
Did you see that picture that I sent?
Yes, I did. Yes. And he's going to get roasted till the end of time. And rightfully so. If you talk like that and you can't back it up, you're going to get roasted. That's what happens. If Shedeur would have lost that game when he said they found the right one, or they found the guy, he would have been roasted. Yeah, that's so weird.
Look at that.
With that being said, Chad just saw that and he said, give me the Seahawks. Vikings came north expecting snow. They got an ice bath from Seattle's pass rush. That don't make sense to me. Give me Seattle, though. The Minnesota Vikings are not very good. Coming into the league, I said JJ was not going to be very good. I should have kept that. You know who fooled me? Minnesota fooled me because they were thinking they were going to start him over Sam, and I saw what Sam was, so I was like, okay, he has to be at least close to that. No, he's not. Minnesota's trash. Give me Seattle.
They messed this one up. They should have kept Sam Darnold. And he's actually going to go in there and show them why they messed up, and he's about to put on a clinic. Their defense is very good, so I might give them trouble, but I'm going to go ahead and say one thing, though. I'm picking Seattle here, but let me say, going back to that picture, I don't know if you guys heard the speech prior to that picture, but I love what Kevin O'Connell did. He literally said, we believe in you, 9. We ride with you, 9, like all of this stuff. You know, Kevin's fans go like, hey, nice game, Shedeur. Everybody else, hey, great job. This, hey, that's how you pump up your quarterback, Kevin, by the way, okay? That's how you pump up your quarterback. The first rookie that gives their win in their debut in 25 years, you pump them up. You don't just say, hey, nice win, dork. Seattle, by the way. I'm bothered by that. It bothered me.
It did make me feel a little weird.
He hates him.
But he spends time after practice with him.
He's a fucking coach.
He doesn't. Those are extra reps. He doesn't have to stay. They have specific quarterback coaches that stay. Offensive coordinator. Head coach doesn't have to.
Jimmy has him like, hey, boy, you better get out there and fucking go smile and take pictures with my pick. That's who I picked.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You chose Seattle? We all chose Seattle?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Then we'll go to another game to where it's kind of like a mini rivalry a little bit because they'll meet in the playoffs sometimes or in very important matchups like right now. Buffalo at Pittsburgh. Buffalo is going to be favored -3.5. Close spread here. A-Rod expected to play, I think.
Fishy line. 3.5? Oh, that's fish.
Mason couldn't pull it off last week. Some Steelers fans are wanting Will Howard to step in. But Buffalo is going to be the selection for Chad. He said Steelers D right now is like a wet tissue. Soft, useless, and easily torn. And shit, he's right. He's right.
That's a bar, Chad. That's a bar. He finally hit one.
That one was a good one, and I'm gonna be with him. I'm gonna go the Bills. I know they similar, like I said, to the Packers and the Eagles should be better than what they are. They lose when they shouldn't, and they're inconsistent at times.
They got no receiving core, bro. They got no receiving core.
He's never had a receiving core besides Stephon, but even with Stephon,
yeah, I mean, but when you have a bona fide one that is like, was top 4 in the league at that time. Shakir sucks, bro.
Coleman, bro.
Keon Coleman's been benched for 2 games.
And I remember when people were high on those guys, like, oh, they're gonna be dudes. Yeah, they didn't do shit yet. So
they're Jags.
Yeah,
they're Jags.
Yeah, I got
you
Buffalo.
picked right.
Yeah, I got Buffalo.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, give me Buffalo too, but that 3.5 is real weird, man.
I'm taking 3.5. Steelers don't cover that. Steelers only cover that if they win. It's the only way.
It's a weird line, man.
They don't cover that and lose. Mark my words.
Does Mike Tomlin go to 6-6?
This is the first year he goes under 500 with Aaron Rodgers. They even throw a bigger fit. Yes. We'll move on though to a team that just lost to the Cleveland Browns, the Raiders.
Been no time on this either. I ain't talking about no team that lost to the Browns this year.
The Raiders versus the Chargers. This isn't even the highest spread. They're at 9.5 right now. Chargers are going to be, of course, favorited, and Chad, of course, will take the Chargers. Raiders acting like they still got a spark. Chargers brought the extinguisher. All right. Give me the Chargers.
Chargers, for sure.
Yep. No.
That's all. Not spending no time on
it. This one, I don't think we have to spend a lot of time, but it's a little closer than what people think, I guess, at least spread-wise. Denver at Washington. Denver is going to be favored -6.5 here. Chad, of course, will take the favorite. He's still in the lead. He's going to take every favorite probably from here on out. Commanders offense looks like a pay-per-view fight where neither guy knows the rules. Broncos show up with the belt ready. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go Denver.
Denver's 9-2.
They're in the lead in that division. They played terrible in the beginning of the year, and they rattled off 8 straight. I don't know how many straight, but they're winning a lot straight.
9-2.
Yeah, give me Denver. They're dogs right now, and that was without Patty Surtain. They're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account in a row.
There's only 3 2-loss teams in the league, and the Broncos are 1. Wow.
I don't think anyone would have guessed the Patriots only 2 losses as well either, though.
This guy.
You guessed 2 losses at this point? You would have had 2 losses at this
No,
point?
but you remember I said, hey, I like what they did. They got Vrabel, Drake May's good. I like what they're going to do. They're going to make some noise. They played terrible teams so far.
Oh,
wow. Okay, well, go ahead. Give me the Broncos.
I think everyone's probably with the Broncos. Washington can somehow sneak it. Marcus Mariota plays a crazy game, like a Jacoby. Shows up one day randomly and win.
Speaking of the 2-loss Patriots.
And they may make it 3 with Jameis over there, and the New York Giants are going to head to Foxborough. I don't even know who's starting over there, bro. I don't know who's starting. They had Russ. Russ is healthy. They said, fuck it, we'll throw in Jameis.
Russ sucks.
I don't know. They should throw in a package, put Russ in at QB, line Jameis out wide, bro. I don't know.
Just throw one to him.
Yeah, just throw one to him. Let's see what he can do. New England, of course, is going to be favored -6.5 or 7.5 here. Chad will take the Patriots. Giants showing up like they got invited to the party. Pats already VIP, buying the bar and keeping the receipt.
Oh, drinks on me. Wipe me down.
Giants defense not living up to the expectations, but slowly getting better. New England don't have the names over there, but they're playing very good team football on all 3 sides of the ball. Give me the Patriots.
I like what Jameis is doing. But damn it, Drake May is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Give me the Patriots. Mike Vrabel got them boys playing. We should have fired Kevin Stefanski. How did they let Vrabel leave the building?
I really thought Vrabel was going to be the next head coach after last year. Did not happen.
Yeah, you're like a draft consultant or personnel consultant, whatever he was. They're like, yeah, they're priming him to be the head coach.
And I am really confused on what he even really did and what he got paid to do, actually. So
nothing.
He was cool with David Njoku, though. We knew that. He was cool with him.
It was his boy.
And now he's going to go to New England after this year, so that'll be cool.
Bro, we're picking 14 games correct here. Parlay it up.
Let's do it. Parlay it up. You guys follow. You guys comment. You guys like. Appreciate you guys in the comments saying that if it makes your week playing or watching the video, it actually means a lot to us.
Yeah, no doubt.
It really does. So we just started doing this for fun. The people who like to watch along like to watch along. It's, pass some time, get some vibes, and
appreciate you guys. For real.
Appreciate you guys. We'll have another video hopefully next week. Another special video, kind of what we just did, not a draft this time, but another extra content video. So thank you guys for watching. Dante, last words?
Outside of the first 2 games of the week, if we do the other 14 games, $5 wins you $364.
Book it and peace out.
Venmo me $2, everybody, and then we'll all put it together.
Put it all together. Yes. And we'll keep it. Bye.